make absolutely sure you can hear me this time. You can hear me this time, right? Because I'm only going to say this once. Rubico, I don't respect you. That's nothing special, though. I don't respect anyone. Without the last name of Bogart. But I've seen what you've been through over the last year or so here in World Extreme Battle Pro. Finals of the World Heavyweight Championship, No Gods Mahavre. Couldn't get it done. Finals of Marine's Big Hololive Tournament. Couldn't get it done. You've been to the mountaintop so many times, but every single time you've been thrown right off. And as a man who's been thrown off his own tower multiple times, I feel like I can relate. Problem is, every time I'm thrown off, I get right back up. When the Hakushu pulled the trigger a couple months ago, attacked me, I got right back up. Instead, what do? You're sacrificing your shot. You're sacrificing the Flavor Town Championship. Putting your career on the line against someone you know you can't defeat. Rubico, I'll admit I've been a little busy this month. Looking at the Hakeshu. Getting my revenge, which I will get. So I've not had a lot of time to do research on you. I don't know exactly what pumps that little robotic heart of yours. I don't know exactly what runs through those veins. Oil. Gasoline. Electric, I don't know. But whatever you're made of, tonight, I'll stay in my hands with your brother. Powerful words from our World Heavyweight Champion, Geese Howard. Hello, everyone. This is your faithful Amanda Splatts, the Amanda Splatts Project. Does legal flavor, third my Mahavre. And today, I'm Mandy Dangerously. And we are here, chicken or beef. Here live from the grand opening of the Kiara Fried Phoenix in Detroit, Michigan. Because why the fuck not, right? We got 3 acts for you today, including the World Heavyweight Championship. Yes, Rubico threw away the Mayor of Flavortown Championship and will throw away her career if she cannot beat Geese Howard. Plus, we have a tournament, one-night tournament for the vacant Mayor of Flavortown Championship. The new tag team champions, the Orochi New Face team, will fight Lincoln Zelda. And we have a whole bunch of new roster debuts. But here, starting the show tonight, a little dark match, as it were. Because I was like the first couple matches, I was waiting for people to like claw in, climb in, whatever. This is actually a match that was made after a couple of recent injuries. A couple of months ago, Cherno injured Mature during a match. Mature was alright, she didn't miss any downtime. But her buddy Vice, her hetero life mate Vice, demanded to fight Cherno to avenge her friend. Or maybe one of the friends, I don't know. And then Cherno, I had a question of whether or not she was trying to intentionally attack Vice, intentionally injure her. She did like 20 low drop kicks at once until Vice's ankle almost just snapped right there. Oh, big old kryptonite cruncher by Cerno to start off. So after injuring Vice, injuring Mature, these two Gainitz, actually. Gainitz, leader of the Hakushu, demanded this match. So it'll be a handicap match. Visa Mature versus Cherno. Cherno getting a little bit of a receipt for what you've done, but you see Haru Urara standing there. Yep. We announced it earlier this month. There was a bit of a triangle trade. We will have a whole bunch of new roster debuts to that show. Oh! Assisted neckbreaker powerbomb by Visa Mature. Moonsault by Mature. But you see Haru standing there on the outside. Yes, there was a triangle trade earlier this month. Robico, who had already given up emotionally at that point, joined the Revachol Citizens Militia so that Cherno could join the Bounty Hunters Guild. And Revachol Citizens Militia gave one of their roster picks to PepsiCo. So, a pick to be named later to PepsiCo. They gave Cherno to the Bounty Hunters Guild. British Bounty Hunters Guild. Oh, kind of a Canadian attack there by Mature. So now she's standing there with Haru Urara instead of... Apparently, Cherno could just no longer work with Pepsi Man. She absolutely refused to work with Pepsi Man any longer after their story history. So with this triple trade out and with Robico already kind of checked out, I went ahead and honored her wish. And there it is, that low angle drop kick. Is she trying to do it again? Vice sees it coming. She hit that low angle drop kick like 20 times. 20 times in a row. And almost broke Vice's ankle. Now these two are trying to get her. Oh, little joint manipulation. And then a Carolyn lift into a power bomb. Cherno kicks out. She's got more heart than brains. But yeah, I honestly was thinking about suspending Cherno for what she did to try to do to Vice. But Landel, our new commissioner, Robert Landel, convinced me that things like this need to be settled in the ring. So here we go. And Cherno whipping Vice out of the ring. Referee for the... I don't know who this dude is in the ring. I don't know who this referee is. I hope he does a good job. Oh, the chair introduced. Oh, dropping knee by Mature. And a big moonsault. And this is enough. Mature is up a little bit too close to the corner. These women are toying with Cherno. Oh, total elimination. And the tiny little fairy trying to fight back. Is she the snack that smiles back? We're checking the stream health here. A little roll up by Mature. And there we go. Vice and Mature getting a little bit of revenge on Cherno there for her antics over the last couple months. A little bit of revenge there, small measure of revenge. As the crowds file in, and we start the show. There we go. So welcome to Chicken or Beef. We have a lot of. We even have the Riddler here. The Riddler's gonna let it ride. We'll see if the Riddler can earn a shot at the World Heavyweight title. Not currently a member of any particular stable. It's one of our openweight titles. So now we are going to... Normally I split up the show into 3 acts. 3 acts. Or 4 acts, rather. 4 acts of 5 matches each. Today I'm splitting it into 3 acts. Act 1 is going to be the tournament. We are going to figure out who is going to take the vacant mayor of Flavortown tournament. Robico, after finding out that her dear friends were not going to come back, they were not going to come back to World Extreme Battle Pro, Aski, Suisse, and Sora, she gave up. She said, she went to Landholt and said, I don't want to be here anymore. I'll give you main event. I'll fight Geese. I'll sacrifice my title and I'll fight Geese. So now, Act 1 is going to be the mayor of Flavortown vacant fight. Let's see who goes. Got a couple debuts in this tournament. First of all, on the left, Ryuji Yamazaki. Absolutely no surprise that when the Hakeshu got a draft pick, they chose Yamazaki. Yamazaki was the last piece of the puzzle, the last member of the Hakeshu. A absolute street thug, violent, abrasive. He got those snake arms. And on the other side of the octagon, starting out, is Manhattan Cafe. Manhattan Cafe already cut open. I'm not surprised. Yamazaki is absolutely gruesome and bloody. Dude got a knife, got a snake arm, got a fork. And it's all legal in the 12-sided octagon. Just give him a slam by Manhattan Cafe, but her ticket may already be cashed. It'd be a hell of a start for Ryuji to win the Flavortown Mayor of Flavortown tournament. Start out as a champion. Bring the belt home to the Hakeshu. Just like the Orochi New Face team, CYS. Chris Yashiro and Shermie. Defending the tag team titles under the Freebird rule. All 3 of them are tag team champions at the same time. Dropped by Manhattan Cafe. That's fist by Ryuji. By the way, the referee is Naga from Slayers. Naga the White Serpent. I was so pissed. I couldn't think of an in-character reason to do this, so I'll just break character for a moment. I was so pissed off that they made Naga as a referee but not a wrestler. I had to hire her anyways. Oh god, V-trigger by Yamazaki. Manhattan Cafe does not have the strength to lift up this huge man. And he is just holding her down. Absolutely pummeling. The mayor of Flavortown, 5 rounds, 3 minutes each, I believe. Or not, yeah, it's 5 rounds, 3 minutes each, my bad. The Starbucks iced energy I have hasn't kicked in yet. Weird airplane spin move by Manhattan. See how it works? Put her down. Manhattan trying to fight back. She's chasing after that victory like she's chasing after her friend. Yamazaki, I think, is a little surprised by how tenacious this horse is. Ground and pound the back of the head. Later tonight, Geese Howard versus Robico for the World Heavyweight title. If Robico wins or loses, she's fired. This is her one shot. He gets to the mountaintop one last time. Oh, pile driver by Manhattan Cafe. Drop with the knee. Stupid slam. Elbow by Manhattan Cafe. Fighting back after Yamazaki initially dominated this one. by Yamazaki. Oh, sitting pile driver, Manhattan Cafe. Manhattan Cafe, by the way, a member of the Revachol Citizens Militia. Drafted into there recently. By the way, the leader of the RCM, Harrier Dubois, was injured last month. He's going to be out until July at least. Went back to Jamrock to solve a couple cases. But his partner, Kim, will be in action tonight. Done by Robico. Or, not Robico, Manhattan Cafe. Nasty kick by Yamazaki and right to the spine. Sitting pile driver by Cafe. Can't you choke him out? Oh. It's Yamazaki, one big, bad, nasty bastard. As we go to round 4. Naga is just chilling like a villain, except she's a heroine. Thank you, Naga, for stopping by today. That's real cool. We're trying a few new wrestlers today on Chicken a Week. To the spine. Like, the entire first act today will be the vacant Mayor Flavortown Jeff, and she's out. And Ryushi Yamazaki of the Hakeshu moves on to the semifinals for the vacant Mayor Flavortown Championship. Manhattan Cafe put on a valiant effort, but Geese's former thug just could not overcome the brutality. Could not overcome the brutality. Double check audio levels. There we go, and the tournament keeps going. Tournament keeps going. Ladies and gentlemen, when the Earl of Stronheim, Wolfgang Krauser, found out that Geese Howard had been hanging out here for the last year or so, he knew he had to get in one way or another and confront his half-brother any way he could. Krauser is not on the roster. Krauser is not a member of any faction. But he demanded a spot in this tournament, and I gave it to him. And on the right is Kin Korn Karn. We've seen Kin Korn Karn in this federation before. From NES Pro Wrestling with that Mongolian kick. Will King Korn Karn make his way through? Apparently, King Korn Karn was so impressive that Goldship demanded, absolutely demanded that he be drafted to PepsiCo. So welcome to PepsiCo, King Korn Karn, King of Korea. We'll have a Korean Pepsi tonight if he wins the tournament. He's got that Mongolian upper. I think the only Mongolian that Krauser ever fought was Stemjin. Forearm by Krauser. He's wrenching away with the knee, with the leg, his leg from under his leg. Breaking the eye of Krauser. Round 2. Coming with that Lady Brew. Oh, going for that Mongolian kick, that legendary Mongolian kick. Krauser is made of tougher stuff. Like I said, Krauser's not even a member of the active roster, but he demanded to come here when he heard that Geese had been running things here. And he wanted to ruin for him one more time. But did he fall into the trap of the King Korn Karn? He's the Pepsi Korn Karn. Beat by Krauser. Both of them mixing with the kick and the pump kick and the savant kick. Another uppercut by King Corn Karn and the King Corn kick. They're kicking the King Corn crap out of each other. Well, that nasty punch rush from that giant of a man, the Earl of Stirlheim, Wolfgang Krause. Decked out in his classy armor. I think it's all decorative, though. Towering beast. Absolutely brutal match so far. Vertical by Krauser. Wrenching away on that neck with those legs of his. He's so dangerous from so many angles. Oh, and Krauser falls back, stopping King Corn Karn's advance. Any move can end a Mayor of Flavortown match. Any move can knock someone out. That's why KOs don't count in the injury report on this show. Because the KO is the only way to win. You thought Krauser was going to be able to steamroll this guy, but King Corn Karn is made of sterner stuff. Will these men go the full 5 rounds? I don't think a match has ever gone the full 5 rounds in Mayor of Flavortown history. Will these two men be the ones to do it? Naga playing the back, keeping her eyes on the boys. Looking ravishing as usual. Whoa! Krauser is done playing. Oh, sit down Mongolian move. I don't know what it's called. But he did it twice. Because the first time wasn't enough. Oh, Krauser counters. Going to the well too many times. Vertical suplex. Yes, even a vertical suplex could end this match. Wrenching away. Missing that big forearm. Uppercut by King Corn Karn. Round 4. Here we go. Another slam by King Corn Karn. Still not enough. Misses the Mongolian kick. Krauser does not miss. Another vertical suplex by King Corn Karn, and the crowd is on their feet. I honestly did not think King Corn Karn had this type of carnality in him. But he's taking it to Krauser. Oh, big kick by the big man. Whoever... And there it is, the wheel kick. The wheel kick finally takes out King Corn Karn after one hell of a fight. But the Earl of Stirlheim, the man who's laser focused on getting geese in the butt, like violently, like kicking his butt, moves on to the next round. He'll be facing Yamazaki in the semifinals. Which I guess, I don't know, I guess it may be real bout. That match could have happened in real bout because I know Krauser was in 2. Yamazaki was in 3. And we move on to our next match. Wait for people to sum in. I ain't seen the regulars yet, but people to call them in. And round 3. Guy Fieri, a perennial thorn in the side of the Mayor Flavortown Championship. It was our first ever show where G-Man defeated Guy Fieri for the inaugural Mayor Flavortown Championship. And at the Web P's 1-year anniversary, G-Man humiliated him again. Who is going to win this time? As G-Man is in this tournament. But Guy Fieri here taking on Rob Van Dam of the RCM, the Revachol Citizens Militia. Very well represented in this tournament. RVD of the RCM. Guy Fieri with those delicious strikes. Put a little donkey sauce on it. Slam. Rob Van Dam. Hot damn. Guy can't go to the top rope or bounce off the ropes like he wants to. So maybe he's at a bit of a disadvantage. Critical suplex, but Rob lands on his feet. Maybe Rob Van Dam has the advantage because, number one, he's a professional wrestler. Another sidewalk slam by the Big Tasty Man. Big deliciousness everywhere. And we make it to round 2. Kick by RVD. Yeah, what? Leg drop. Vertical suplex by Guy Fieri. And a drop in the elbow. Sizing each other up. Big leg sweep by Rob Van Dam. And another one. Another one. As many as it takes. Sidewalk slam by Guy. And a vertical suplex. And again, Rob lands on his feet. Maybe stop doing the moves that keep getting countered, my guy. Fieri. Oh, he folded him up. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? It was dangerous as hell, whatever it was. He just sat down with him. Another sweep kick by Rob. Keep him on his feet. Might not be good to be on your back in a UFC style match. Maybe Fieri could ground and pound him. Make him into some chicken wings. Though I don't know how that would be physically possible. He'd find a way. He's the mayor of FlaVR. But not until he wins the tournament. Nasty German by Rob. Couldn't bridge for the pin, though. Spot kick by Rob. Misses. Tosses him off. Hello there. Hey, thanks for stopping by, James. This is Chicken or Beef. Live from Tiara Fried Phoenix. We are in the middle of the Mayor of FlaVR Championship tournament. The vacant Mayor of FlaVR title. Vacated by Robico. Oh, face busted by Guy. Flip kick by RVD. Act 1 today is the Mayor of FlaVR tournament. Act 2, we've got a whole bunch of big debuts. And Act 3, our world... Oh my God! We got Guy Fieri lighting the dude's face on fire. He will light Rob Van Dam's weed joint with that. And that's not telling tales out of school. Rob has talked about weed before. Oh my God! Guy Fieri with the upset of the year over Rob Van Dam. That's what happens when you light a man's face on fire. Holy crap! Guy Fieri showing some tenacity here. Maybe he knows this might be his last hurrah. He's not even on the roster. Krauser's not on the roster. And we continue. Like I said, we'll be Trip Hammer Speed for the first act. Going to be a total of 3 acts. Although I may have to take a break in the middle of one of them. And here's the last one. This one has a story behind it. So it was, I believe it was August of last year. The first time the Mayor of FlaVR Championship was vacated by Robert Landolt himself, our new commissioner. The winner, the man who took it home in the tournament, or the woman rather, was Justice. Justice went on an absolute bender. A reign of terror, even defeating Bridget Clean. And the person who stopped that reign of terror and dethroned Justice was the G-Man. Justice never truly recovered after that, and now has been trying to rehab her image with Revolver Russell. So these two have clashed before for the title, and G-Man was the winner that time. Of course, now G-Man is in a much different position, as Justice and Revolver are members of the Deadbeats, Nest of Chaps by Justice. And the G-Man no longer has a stable of his own. City 17 has been disbanded. Revolver and Justice and Undertaker have joined the Deadbeat Inc. And Sora, Aski, and Suisse, as soon as they were freed last month, they dropped their contract. They demanded to be let out of their contract. And it ended up going to Yagu. Had to speak to Yagu. Really nice guy. Smells immaculate. And we go to round two. These two have history around the Mayor of Flavortown Championship. So I was surprised when they ended up drawing each other in the quarters. So we don't know what G-Man's plan is. Then again, we never know what G-Man's plan is. It was about this time last year. G-Man won the Sextet Synthesis, the first one. Cashed in on Landolt and Bridget and stole the World Heavyweight title. Never count this man out. Oh, Justice is up before G-Man was. That's scary. That's scary. Wrench it away in the neck. Also later tonight, the Orochi team, the new face Orochi team of the Hakeshu, destroying Bar Windfish last month. They now face Lincoln Zelda to defend the belts. Oh, missing with the flame, missing with the Justice Ray. G-Man with the underhook. On the strength of the massacre, the murderous gear, the commander gear. G-Man will do good to keep her down with moves like that nerve pinch there. I do apologize, I'm a little bit distracted by this delicious chicken. Also, I'm a little bit distracted by the referee. Nage is hot as fuck. Couple of kicks, and the G-Man with the kick rush. We are seeing shades of when these two fought back in October. I believe it was October of last year, around the time Geese Howard won the World Heavyweight title. He was the one to dethrone and end Justice's reign of terror with the belt, and Justice never truly recovered from that. It wasn't until Justice ended up retiring CM Punk, knocking CM Punk out of this company at its Dark and Jigoku was hot last month, did we really see Justice start to kind of be rehabbed. G-Man with the chokehold now. I'm not sure. I don't think we've ever seen a Mayor of Flavortown match go to round 5. This could be it. Justice overconfident. She's made that mistake before. And there's the kick rush by G-Man. Remember, no pinfalls. Knockouts are the only way. Knockouts and submissions, the only way to win. That's why knockouts don't count towards injuries. Going round 4. Justice now working directly for Revolver Ocelot of the Deadbeats. And we will be hearing from Mori Calliope tonight. Rumor has it, Mori and Kiara, the holders of the Sextet Synthesis 3, will be calling their shot tonight. Will they be interfering in the match? Will they insert themselves into the match? Oh my God, and there we go. History does not repeat itself. And the downward spiral G-Man has been on since he lost City 17. since he lost Gen Zero. He lost everything at Stark and Jigoku's hut last month. The downward spiral continues as Justice gets her revenge from the first time they fought several months ago and knocks him out of the tournament and off of the show. Getting ready for the semifinals here. Here. You'll notice that I'm not my usual immaculate self. The camera is actually, I'll show you. I'm actually in the restaurant right now doing commentary because I thought it'd be safer in here. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna shut up right now. Hold on. So we just leave, right? We're done. We open the show 2-on-1 against that little ice fairy idiot, and we just... You're lucky you got that match. We had to fight to get you that. But what about the tag team championship? We are the most prominent tag team in the Heketsu. You say that with a straight face. I've gone to bat for our history back in 96 and 97. But as a team, you've been humiliating. You've gotten multiple shots at the tag team belts to the point where we had to shift gears. And now, Shermie, Yashiro, and the vessel of our Lord and Savior Orochi and Chris, they are doing what you were not able to. So yes, you know, stay in the audience, hang out here, and go back. For we figure out how to make good use of you. Damn it, that arrogant motherfucker. I'd have a mind to... He understand what we sacrificed? Both of us have had world heavyweight title shots at one point. Sometimes I wonder about what it would have been like if I cashed mine in instead of sacrificing it to team with you. You ever thought about that? Not a single time. When I won the Real Full Blues last year, it was an excuse to bring you up with me. You did the exact same thing down in the fishing village earlier this year. I understand the preacher, and I follow his teachings. But I'm here to ride with you. Okay? That's so sweet. We'll just have to prove the old man wrong, won't we? Vice and Mature, originally the tag team of the Heketsu, now kind of in a stasis. And we go to the semifinals. Ryuja Yamazaki of the Heketsu, the last piece of the Heketsu, versus the Earl of Sturmheim, Wolfgang Krauser, who had a hell of a banger with King Corn Karn earlier. But less than a minute in, he's already bleeding due to this Yakuza thug, Yamazaki. Interesting thing about Yamazaki, though, he's worked for Geese. He's been nowhere near Geese's right hand man. That belongs to Billy Khan. But he has been in Geese's pocket before. Now Geese is alone as the World Heavyweight Champion. The Hakushu are running the show. We've seen where his allegiances lie now, and they align with the Hakechi. That 7-person cult is back together. Nasty headbutt by Yamazaki. That's actually canonical to the games. Krauser has taken everything he's dishing out. Problem is, he's already been opened up. While Yamazaki had kind of a walk in the park with Manhattan Cafe, Krauser had a hell of a battle with Pincorn Karn. He is already exhausted, and now he's bleeding like a stuck pig. Which is 100% legal in the mayor of Flavortown. The 12-sided octagon. Yes, we can math very well. Our octagon has 12 sides. It's better than 8 sides. Fuck you, buddy. Hey, elbow by Yamazaki. Oh, Naga just jumping in front of the camera to show that ass. Thank you, Naga. Very cool. I wonder how Naga got here today. Said a friend dropped her off. Oh, crowds are rolling Yamazaki up. Surprising the hell out of him. The old man's got some tricks. Kick to the back. Go forearm to the face of Yamazaki. And just wrenching away. Absolutely wrenching away on him. The final boss of Fatal Fury 2 versus the sub-boss of Fatal Fury 3. Oh, those windmills just trying to break through his armor. His literal armor. And then he just goes for the ding-dong. Again, Mayor of Flavortown rules. It's all legal. And he's basking in the glory of his own power, Wolfgang Krauser. And we go to the next round. Some bangers here this morning. Some absolute bangers. This ain't no brawl for all, baby. Krauser with us. Oh my God! He counted the power bomb with a nasty stab to the face and follows up with those headbutts. How does Krauser have any blood left in his body? Oh! Whoa. Oh God, this is brutal. The openings, the moments Krauser has, to the absolute strength of the Earl of Stronheim. You gotta think Geese is watching this. And Yamazaki is down. Holy hell. He cut him open. He bled him dry. But Krauser just would not die. And the Earl of Stronheim moves to the finals. Geese has got to be pissed off at this. Geese has to be pissed. He has a very interesting challenge coming up as we shotgun to the semifinals. Justice versus Guy Fieri. You've got to think, damage carries over in a tournament, by the way. Damage does carry over in a tournament. So you got to think. He's going to be knackered, as the Brits say, for whoever wins this one. Guy Fieri with the win over Rob Van Dam with that spicy donkey sauce of his. Justice getting a measure of revenge over the G-Man. Knocking the G-Man off the main card. Hey, hip hop, hooray! What? Huh? Guy Fieri, what the fuck was that? Huh? don't even. Let's move on. That must have been a custom move. Justice confused as well, but going with the power. And a knife in the neck, which is always good. Absolute brutality and absolute cutlass. She could not have gotten that from here. Because I believe Kiara, KFP, Kiara Fried Phoenix, they only use plastic sporks. They're not good for the environment. Big punch rush by Justice. Going for the pin. A little disoriented, though. No pinfalls in the Mayor of Flavor Town tournament. The winner takes on Krauser. Justice representing the Deadbeats. Deadbeat Inc. Guy Fieri representing his own interests. Big windmilling fist by Guy Fieri. Fighting back, trying to save out Justice as long as he can. The Commander Gear. Oh! The only person left on this roster who is still... Oh, Justice Ray! Justice, the only person in this tournament who is actually on our roster. This belt could go to someone who's not on the roster. And it will go to someone who's not on the roster. Holy hell. It was the 1-year anniversary of WebP. He was trying a new recipe. Well, it worked. That recipe fucking worked. The only thing I can think is that I refuse to believe Guy Fieri is that talented. I fucking refuse. Justice must have been exhausted after fighting the G-Man. And then he did that fucking weird thing. So and this puts me as a booker, as the head of WebP, this puts me in a really weird position. Because, whoever wins the belt is not going to be on our roster. Maybe I'll make it an open weight title. Like the 8-pack. Like the Crazy 8s. By the way, Crazy 8s, if you did not hear the news earlier, Riddler has decided to let it ride. He will be defending the Crazy 8 Championship again. If he wins, he gets a shot at either the world title or the tag team titles. We're getting on Trip Hammer Speed today. Trip Hammer Speed. The finals of the Mayor of Flavortown Championship. The Earl of Stronheim, Geese Howard's half-brother, Wolfgang Krauser, versus Guy Fieri. Krauser, who's here simply to be a thorn in Geese's side. Guy Fieri, a man looking for redemption since day one. If you'd asked me to pick the finals for this one, I could not have done that. That's why I love doing this live. I love it. Oh, big German suplex by the big German. Super slam by Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri missing with the shotgun dropkick. Will it be the strength and dignity of Krauser? Or the flavor and bombastitude, which is a word I just made up, of Guy Fieri? Guy Fieri taking the lead. Flip it over. Oh my God, the strength of Krauser just flipping him over. Bending his spine in many different delicious ways. Oh, double axe handle. Gotta wonder, did Krauser get a blood transfusion after that last match? How fucked up is he? How fucked up is Guy Fieri? How fucked up is this whole tournament? I don't know. I got some chicken nuggets. I'm happy. Circling each other. Remember, Roboco vacated the title and put her career on the line to face Geese tonight. We are simply filling that vacancy. After the show, I'm going to have to update the roster, or update the records on the Discord. Check out the FlaVR Discord. They have a full title history on my section. Take rush by Krauser. He's just trying to pull apart Guy Fieri into several easy dippable pieces. And there goes Krauser. If Guy Fieri can keep this momentum up, we may see the upset of the decade, man. Who knows? Oh, and there's that wheel kick. That tomahawk kick. Leg tomahawk. That took out Manhattan Cafe. And the Earl of Stronheim. Momentum is back on its side. Hooah! Hooah! Nasty leg drop. And that's it. A valiant effort. But in the end, Geese Howard's half-brother, Wolfgang Krauser, who is not currently on our roster, is the mayor of Flavortown. Roboco put it down, and Krauser picked it up. When Robert Landolt sacrificed the mayor of Flavortown championship to get a shot at Bridget, Justice, who picked it up, went on a big, absolute, brutal campaign of terror, violence. I expect we'll probably see the same from Krauser. I was going to take my first break here, but it hasn't been even an hour. So I think we'll go ahead and put another match in here. The next match we're going to do, we're going to open up with. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the main event of Act 1. Tell everyone you my headset. Actually, these headsets are actually important. They can relay instructions also. Ladies and gentlemen. Not yet, no. Introducing. Where is she? Come on, where is she? Yeah, I know she's not. Get her out here, man. Come on. Okay, here she is. Ladies and gentlemen, the world first Intercontinental Champion of World Extreme Battle Pro. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Auro Crony. Hey guys. Kronichiwa. I don't know what I'm doing here. None of us knows what we're doing here. I came here to support Kiara and get my senpais at Gen Zero. But suddenly, I'm now the Intercontinental Champion. I don't know what to do. Hey, Amanda. What should I do? I'm inside. The thing in the bottom right hand is the camera. I'm not actually out there. I'm inside. Well, I don't know. I wasn't told if I had a match or not today. So maybe open challenge. Anybody who wants to come out here? I did not put a lot of planning or forethought into this. Messed up. I'm sorry. So open challenge. Anyone in the back? Anyone wants to come up? Ladies and gentlemen. Hi. I don't think we've met. My name's Ryda. I'm Summoner from the Village of Mist. I'll admit I'm a little confused too. When I was young, my family and my village were taken away from me. Well, I was confused, and I ended up trusting the man who was unwittingly responsible. I found out that when you're confused like that, when like you're confused, sometimes the only thing you can do is keep going forward. So you've gone ahead and set up an open chat for your title? I accept. Okay, ring the bell, I guess. Okay, Green Lady. You've got a match. And we have our Intercontinental title match. I'm sorry for putting you on the spot like that, ladies. I know you weren't ready yet. My apologies. Crony. Oro Crony. She won the IC title in a tournament last month that is Stark and Jigoku's hat. Will be taking on Ryda of the Mist, the summoner from Final Fantasy IV, who has joined the Bounty Hunters Guild. So be the main event of our first act. The IC title. Crony takes on the debuting Ryda. Rydia, however you pronounce it, from the Village of Mist, the summoner. I knew I wanted to get, considering that Final Fantasy IV was my most recent really big game for Sundays, I wanted to get someone from Final Fantasy IV on the roster, and Ryda seems like she was like the most popular character. Like she was the big focus of the after years, which I didn't play and I have no interest in playing. So the Bounty Hunters Guild has recruited Ryda. And she makes her appearance today. A little bit of a confused crony. I get the feeling she's maybe a little unenthused about being here. I don't know whether that's just Crony being Crony, or whether that has to do with the situation with Gen Zero and the deadbeats. By the way, Crony cutting right open. I don't know what part of her game that is. Maybe she got that hand signal from Mori. And Ryder slapping right back. Standing vertical suplex by the Summoner. Oh, missing with the clothesline. Neck bigger butt. Oh, and she is just cut open. Ryder's just cut right open. No summons. No Titan. No Bahamut. It's just a girl in green. The woman, by the way, the adult woman. This is the version after the quote-unquote time skip. What? I said time skip and Crony teleported behind her using her time powers. That is fucking creepy. It's like these girls are listening to me. Right up. She has battled evil from the moon. But I don't think she is ready for this lunatic. Tick, tick, tock. Just absolute slappies. Pure slappies, baby. A lot of blood today here at Chicken or Beef. Wonder if Kiara will premiere a new blood sausage meal after today's show. Oh, entered away, big headlock. I don't know who that fucker is being the referee, but he's doing a bang-up job, so okay. I believe Judge was late. Judge is going to be here later today. He was delayed. I've been delayed. I've been delayed. Oh, Crony firing up the band. Big spear. Big pounce. Now grabbing Rose right by the crotch. She is not having that. Neckbreaker. They will get out at 2.9. And Ryder with the Bahamut sleeper. She is the dragon sleeper, but... Oh, now the twist of fate. Ryder of the Bounty Hunters Guild. Will she make her mark today? At Chicken or Beef? Oh, big roll up. Almost got her unawares there. Oh, man! I think she's a little shocked herself that she was able to do that. Way on Crony. Just strutting on him, strutting on him. Oh, big spinning kick by Crony. And Mori's sight. That is Mori's sight. We thought Mori was going to turn over a new leaf with what happened with Gen Zero. Apparently not. Deadbeat Inc. has gone back to being the bloodiest, most violent faction in this federation. Whipping right into the corner. Big backhanded fist. Backhanded compliment, I guess. And another spear by Crony. And another very bad touch. And 2.9. 2.9, Ryder fighting for her life. Rolling over and another weird pin. And she showed guts. Ryder of the Mist. The new Mist member of the Bounty Hunters Guild. Showed guts. Coming out here and up there, an open challenge from Crony. In the end, the Clock Woman successfully defended the IC title. Welcome to WebP, Ryder of the Mist. We got more premieres coming up. We got a couple big premieres coming up. And we will go ahead and take our break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Web P Chicken or Beef. It's your faithful Amanda Splatts here in the control room, which is the lobby. I'm here with our new mayor of Flavortown, Wolfgang Krauser. Hey, Krauser, how does it feel to be in Web P, World Extreme Battle Pro, without even having a contract? And winning one of our most prestigious belts. Prestige? Who calls this prestige? I am one of the greatest fighters this world has ever known. And you allow me into this house with this pittance of a belt. I got to fight Yamazaki. That was an interesting experience. But in the end, this, much like this entire federation, just one stepping stone to get what I'm truly looking for. What the hell are you doing here, Krauser? I think you know about that. Good luck tonight. Yep. He's our world heavyweight champion. Now his half-brother, Wolfgang Krauser, is the mayor of Flavortown. What does this mean for the future of this company? Well, then we gotta keep going on. Leopold Gainitz, representing the Hakeshu, in what I'm calling the... I don't even know what to call it. So what I'm doing now is Act 2. We are setting up for a big tournament, or big July, the 2-year anniversary of this channel. We are going to have 3 matches, each involving one representative from each stable. The winner of those 3 matches will fight in a triple threat match next month for the main event and the shot at the World Heavyweight title in July. And here is the first of 3 qualifiers. Representing the Hakeshu, Gainitz. And representing the Muscle Gym, Major Ryan. Ryan surprisingly chosen by Marissa. Both Marisha and Hishiaki Bono have had shots at Geese before. In fact, it was Marissa losing to Geese that started his reign of terror. So they picked Majoro to fight in their place. And Gainitz, of course, the Hakeshu. The other members of the Hakeshu, Chris, Yashiro, and Shermie, the current tag team champions under the Freebird rule. These will be these 2 representatives. And it'll be a little terrifying if Gainitz is the one, if wins the heavyweight title. Then both of the major titles in the hands of Hakeshu, Isauer's former associates. Smack an uppercut by Gainitz. Absolutely brutal. Oh, overrode the strength of Major Orion. Ryan was initially the future of this company after being the only Uma Musume champion before we did a little bit of a reset. Now she's kind of been spinning her wheels while her buddy Ishiaki Bono has kind of been surprised on the world. Slap, slap. By the way, we were able to get the entire roster going tonight. The entire roster on one card. Mike Hagar and the W. Freighter and Harrier Dubois are both injured. But everyone else, we're starting to run up. Or those knees, those nasty knees. Bomb to the face, and Gainit's bound to the crowd. His absolute arrogance. Unbecoming of a man of the cloth. Gainit's in the corner. Stomping him down. You get chills when you walk into a room and that 7'2" giant of a man, Krauser, in there. Beating some new recruits and some of our finest in that tournament. And the power of Ryan. Arguably one of the strongest, if not the strongest in the muscle gym. And we will have some more premieres today. Act 2 will be premieres and setting up for June and July. June and July. That's it. This is going to be the summer series. Big street sweeper by Ryan. The qualifier for the summer series. One member of each stable. And then next month will be a triple threat match. Oh! Mandible slam by Gainitz. Next month, those three will fight in a triple threat. Powerbomb by Ryan. The absolute strength of Ryan. There will also be two tag team matches. Matches. And the winner of those matches will face in July. Or June. Running elbow by Ryan. Got by Gainitz and rake in the eyes. Flipped him over. Oh, bit of an Osaka street cutter there. Well, the strength of Ryan. Cancel out the deviousness of Gainitz. Oh my God, he just gave her head pats. Head pats, please. Will we see another member of the Hikeshu interfere? I did set interference to low. The match between Vice and Mator versus Cherno this morning was a bit of a warm-up match to make sure all the settings were correct. Thinking about doing that. Thinking about doing a pre-show, maybe. Also. Punch to the gut. Oh, the string, the Alabama slam, a hot damn. Elbow to the back of Gainitz. This Sunday, by the way, I will be getting in the ring. Kind of. And our next Sunday game is going to be Fire Pro. There's an amazing story mode to this game. A massive story mode, tutorial, challenges, and I'll be taking them on this Sunday. Because Dokkan is canceled. Again, it's now sliding out of the powerful arms of Ryan. Ryan with the Kokudetsuka. Ryan stealing Gainitz's Kokudetsuka. There's that fucking weird dude again. I don't know who the fuck he is. Gainitz trying to catch his breath. Ryan right back in there before the 5 count. Remember, in American wrestling, it's a 10 count outside. In Japan and here in World Extreme Battle Pro, because I'm a fucking weeb, it's 20. Get a 20 count outside. So this is the first part of our summer series. And that's it. It seems Ryan was adamant about making Gainitz tap instead of pinning him. That might have been smart. That might have been smart on the part of the Haunts. Because the longer the match went, the more there would have been an opportunity for someone to interfere. And Major Orion moves on in the Summer Series. We got 5 matches in the Summer Series here in Act 2. 3 for a shot at the World Heavyweight title. 2 for a shot at the tag titles. And we're going to go for the tag titles next. Let's change that fucking referee, though, that weirdo. See, who is this? I don't know who that is. Let's find out who they are. I know Judge is here. Judge is probably going to do the main event stuff. So we got a horse, of course. Now, as far as the summer series of the tag team titles. Brother and sister, Yui Ren and Yui Ron of the Bounty Hunters. Up until a month ago, they were the tag team champions. And one of the most dominant teams here. Unfortunately, they ran afoul. They ran afoul of the Hikeshu, who won the King of Fighters 2026 tournament. And as such, they won a shot of the tag belts under the Freebird rule. They absolutely decimated Yui Ren and Yui Ron. They were not ready for the sheer power. Speaking of sheer power, we got another premiere coming. I forgot to blank the screen. Got a few different more premieres coming tonight. Double check the settings every single time. Because I have fucked up a few different matches with the wrong settings. And I think we're good. Ladies and gentlemen. The summer series continues. First, making their way to the ring, representing the Bounty Hunters Guild, arguably the best tag team in this federation today, Yui Ren and Yui Ron, Bar Windfish. Who the fuck is that? Doesn't matter. And their opponents, back? Are we back? We're back. We're back. Our opponents from the Muscle Gym, Hishiaki Bono, and their brand new member of the Muscle Gym, Hakan. When Marissa hired Hakan, she said she knew the big muscular women in the Muscle Gym, but they didn't just want to be women. You wanted to have the men represent as well, and you want a big, huge, sweaty muscle man. You get Hakan. Street Fighter 4. Never made another appearance in his fucking life after 4. The Turkish oil wrestler literally oils himself up as his game plan. And he'll be tagging in with Hishiaki Bono. Big Chunky Works just want to give you a donut and be your friend. It's Bono and Oil taking on one of the best tag teams ever in Bar Windfish. Trying to climb back up the ladder after being dethroned by the Orochi New Face team. Hakan able to slip out of that. And it looks like it's time to oil up. Yui Ron, the sister of the two, the bartender of Bar Windfish, command Samba expert, knows how to break people. Tagging in her brother, Yui Ren, Yui Ren, the elegant one of the two, the dancer of the two. He puts on that dress and brings all the guys. I guess you could say his milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. But you do what you got to survive and eat. And Hishi Akabono, big towering horse, who has been surprisingly impressive since she first showed up here. She actually took Geese to task and almost won the World Heavyweight title from Geese in the Fishing Village a few months ago. That Fishing Village show was a lot more consequential than I thought it'd be. Scuba to slam by Yui Ren. Yui Ren. And Arian, rather. Arian, yes. Tagging in her sister Yui Ren. Lots of quick tags, lots of double team moves with a pure tag team. The winner of this match will take on the winner of a tag team match later tonight, or later in the series. Oh, and she just slammed him, just flew right off of him. Yui Ren slamming right into the dude, sending him flying. Hishi Akabono, the big old horse. You do not want to slam into that. Wait a minute. Oh, saw her moving, thought better of it. And he's showing tagging in the new member of the Muscle Gym, Hakan. Like I said, he appeared in Street Fighter 4 and then nothing. Ever. And the only thing people remember about the Super Street Fighter 4 update he was part of was Juri Han. I'm sorry, he's not beating Juri Han's popularity. Sorry, my dude. But I will hire you for my federation. Because you're oiled up. He's oiled up, he's got a hot wife, and 7 adorable kids. And he's orange for some fucking reason. Like, this is not Fire Pro. This is not a limitation of Fire Pro. He's literally that color. I may or may not have forgotten to download Hakan's theme song. Big question is, if this is the Muscle Gym's entry, why not She-Hulk and Hulk May or Mike Hagar? Well, Hagar's injured. Hagar's going to be out until next month. And we're doing this now. Oh, neck breaker by Yui Ren. Hakan choking out Yui Ren. I don't think she was the legal man, though. Driving around the back of the ankle. Which I have no fucking clue who that is. I don't know when I downloaded them. Holy crap. I just hope they do a good job. Gone balls of strings. Stomping on the big old horse, trying to flatten that donut. But Hishi Akabono, you will not hop on this pop. Because once you pop, the fun don't stop. And she is so much fun, she is absolutely blown out. Back, upper, back, upper, and takes down the horse. Major Orion already lucky so far. Will another horse advance in the summer series? Oh! Powerful double powerbomb by Hishi and Hakan. I'm sure there's a cool name for their tag team somewhere. Hishi Akabono, who's about food and cooking, and Hakan, who covers himself in oil. Oh, just barely, just not close enough. She was able to break it up, kick it out. Hakan's smart enough to take over into their corner. Not far enough. You were able to get to the ropes. When you need to save your partner from a pin or submission or something like that, you get a few seconds of in-ring time before the referee tells you you have to go back. So you got to be careful if you use a submission or something like that. You might just trigger the partner coming in and helping. Center drop kick by Hakan. Tagging in Hishi. Also with kicks. And right face down. Front down. It's about me! No, it's not. Shut the fuck up, Hakan. Oh! Death Rider DDT. Both of them too close to the ropes to really do anything. And another Death Rider. Tagging in her brother. Yep. Sumo subs by Hishi. Putting the Akebono in Hishi Akebono. And a pulling pile driver. A little bit of confusion there from this new tag team of Hishi Akebono and Nakam. By the way, if you have a question, why are there 6 people in the World Heavyweight Title Summer Series, but there are only 4 in the Tag Title Series? Well, the Hakeshu are already represented by the Tag Team Champions, and Mori and Kiara hold the Sextet. So those 2 groups are already represented. 2, big roll up, and Hishi just barely able to save it. Hakan oiling up. German suplex, missing the spear. Oh, that deadly spinning kick. And the sister follows. Hakan with a roll up. Oh, just barely able to break it up. Very protective brother, able to get there just in the nick of time. Axe kick. Hakan looking very impressive in his debut. I do not let her tag in Hishi. Oh, Pele kick. Those nasty flying kicks are also just as deadly in the Fallen Angels. Another axe kick. He's ended careers with that. Is that going to be enough? Oh, she cuts off Hakan, but it's still just a 2. Oh, trapping headbutts. And that's it. That's it. Holy crap. Hishi Akebono and Hakan pull off the upset of the year. Welcome to World Extreme Battle Pro Hakan. I am sure that Yui Ren and Yui Ron will get another shot in time. But as of right now, they are kind of on a downslide. They lost the belts last month, were destroyed by the New Face Orochi team, and now this massive upset. Hishi Akebono and Hakan. Like I said, I don't know what their tag team should be called. Hishi Akebono is a horse. She loves cooking. She loves food. She loves feeding you food. Hakan is an oil magnate, and he covers himself in giant barrels of oil and oils himself up in the middle of a match. I'm sure there's a name there somewhere. We'll figure it out. And the summer series continues, baby. Hell of a match. A lot of 90% matches. No 100% matches yet. Dave Meltzer. Maybe he ate a bad chicken wing or something and he's grumpy. We have not gotten 100% yet. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. As we continue the summer series. The Revachol Citizens Militia. A bit of a mess recently. Harrier Dubois was injured last month. So the tag team of Dubois and Kim Katsuragi, known as Disco Elysium, going to be on the shelf for a little bit. So why not let Kim have a shot at the World Heavyweight title? Why not? And Dead Bay Inc., Mori was actually very upset. Or Kiara, rather. Kiara was the one who was pissed off. Kiara was pissed that she is not, they kind of have to spin their wheels for a little bit. Because Mori and Kiara hold the Sextet for Tag Team Championships. But they can't actually do anything with it right now. Or they can't until they decide to cash in. Who knows? Maybe they'll cash in today. So when it comes to who the World Heavyweight Champion shot is going to go to, They chose the advisor Revolver Rossi. The Revolver Rossi, who's been in both of their ears. Who has kind of been guiding traffic from behind. Here, let's find out who you are. Let's find out who you are. So we got Lieutenant Kim Katsuragi. Harrier Dubois is not going to be here today. He's going to be on his own. As he was for years before the incident in Revachol. Harrier is scheduled to come back in July. He should be part of our main show. Our 2-year anniversary show. And representing the Deadbeats, Revolver Ocelot. You're pretty good. Saw the machinations of Revolver last month at Stark and Shigoku was hot. If you watch the little video, the preview video thing. Kind of moving things behind the scenes, as he usually does. Oh, it's that guy. It must be his brother. That weird bug-eye dude's brother is here now. Why do I have 2 Super Mario referees? When the fuck did that happen? So 2 intelligent men. Kim and Revolver. Kim representing the Revachol Citizens Militia. Revolver representing Deadbeat Inc. One of these men will fight Major Orion and another opponent next month. And Kim working on the arms of Revolver. Revolver's pet project, Justice, has just not been cutting the mustard recently. We got a revenge against the G-Man, got her win back there. Ended up falling to Krauser. Kim rolling him up, filling him up. Go over the shoulder. I said later tonight, Geese Howard versus Robico. Robico throwing down the mayor of FlaVR Championship and putting her career on the line. Big windmill by Revolver. Moving over, wrenching away. Like I said, we only have 6 stables right now. Due to Gen Zero leaving City 17 and not coming back, G-Men was the only member of City 17, so that has been disbanded. Both Go-Go plotted by Revolver. We're expecting a big technical battle between these two very intelligent, very skilled men. Like I said, I set interference slow, so we don't know who's going to jump in, if anyone is. I don't know if only heels jump in or what. Wrenching the arm and spinning around. We know Kim Katsuragi is a very talented person, a super cop himself, long before he met Harrier Dubois. Give up, wrenching away. The knees to the gut. 5 minutes gone. Let these guys take as much time as they need. It's been a night of shocks and surprises so far. A morning, rather, of shocks and surprises. Give up. A little too early to give up, but it's always good to ask. Want to tap or snap. Those educated hands of Revolver. Of the most iconic Kojima characters ever. And Kim with the roll-up, wrenching the leg. Look, he's trying to focus on Revolver's leg. Get the man with the talented hands off his feet. Oh, bit of a DDT, bit of a lift. Just wrenching away all over, trying a few different points of entry. If you fail the white check, try another entry point. Dropping the fist on him. Wrenching away. Like I said, Kim and Harrier Dubois. Here to be a tag team, Disco Elysium. But Harrier's injured, so for a couple months while he's waiting it out, going back to Jamrock. Having weird dreams. Let's see if Kim can't make it on his own. Revolver sending Kim up to the top. All the way to the top. Top rope side suplex. Superplex, so they call them. And diving the fist right down. Nasty punches going. Little juke and a little jiving. Revolver Lancelot, the kind of the kingmaker in Deadbeat Inc. It was the way then City 17, head advisor of City 17, now that's head advisor of Deadbeat Inc. Going to the top. Big knee. Big knees keep on turning. Proud Mary keep on burning. Oh, elbow to the face. Nothing fancy about that. Open the corner. Right down, wrenching away at that arm. These two going to town. And bang! That nasty backhand by Revolver. You get caught once, you're caught out there. Another stop, just those powerful fists. Waiting for Kim to get up. A big shotgun dropkick right to the back from the top rope. He is winded, though. I can tell Revolver is exhausted. See if Kim can capitalize him. Calling a shot. Run to the corner. Punch, kick, rush. And that's 3. And Revolver Ocelot over Kim Katsuragi. Hell of a match, a lot of action. But in the end, it is the man behind the throne, Revolver Ocelot. Moving on, it will be him versus Major Orion versus the third entrant in our summer series. All right, so we have one tag team entered in the summer series, Ishii Akabono and Hakan. Time to set it for the next one. And we got a couple entrances with this one. Got a couple of new members joining up. First of all, representing the RCM, the Revachol Citizens Militia. Introduce Leona Heiderin. I'm here with the mic. He doesn't usually talk. I do not usually have anything to say, so I'll simply introduce my partner. Angel. Yeah, baby! I ain't coming out till they hit my music. Hey! What's going on? Hey, cabron, why are you so... Gotta lighten up. Wrestling's about entertainment. It's about having fun, isn't it? Those of you may not know, my name is Angel. You can call me Angel. You can call me whatever you want, baby. But finally, Angel has come back to World Extreme Battle Pro. Notice there's a lot of representation here for the Hakeshu. A lot of representation here for those weird cult freaks. Not a lot of representation for Nest Cartel. It's time for me to change that. If me and Leona get to investigate those freaks, they know, hey, that's fine. I'm here to show off. Gotta get those physics going. You know those physics. You know those physics, cabron. Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Everyone shut the fuck up right now! Shut the fuck up! I have an important announcement to make. Oh, hey, girlie, you don't get to tell me to shut the fuck up. You do not get that opportunity, man. Christ, what's going on? Hey, nice to meet you. I'm the Creature Goldship. Now shut the fuck up, I have an important announcement. So, anyway, everyone remembers that big announcement we made, the big change we made, right? There was this big triple doozy, triple donger. Whatever you got, triple trade. Triple triad. One of my favorite card games ever. So, Cherno got traded to the Bounty Hunters Guild. Robico got traded to the RCM. And we got one of the RCM Strath picks. I just found out who it is. You're not going to believe it. But you're going to have to Habib it. Ladies and gentlemen, Gold Ship Enterprises is proud to announce my new tag team partner and the newest member of PepsiCo. The Macho Man, Randy Savage. Holy crap, come on. Wow. Ooh, yeah. Everyone out of my way. I'm the Macho Man. I got something to say. Yeah. Macho Madness. I brought the old WWE title with me. I don't give a crap. I'm the Macho Man for those who don't know. And for those who do. I'm here with the Gold Ship. Macho Gold, they call us. And we're going straight to the top. Straight to the top of the charts. When they called us and said, hey. Hey, Macho Man, we need you. We need you. We know you got the Slim Jims. Those delicious, beefy, spicy Slim Jims. And you know what? Hey, Gold Ship said, hey, you know what would go great with a Slim Jim? A nice, refreshing, ice cold Pepsi. Yeah. Slim Jims and Pepsi, yeah, they go together like Mountain Dew and Doritos, yeah. And I said, yeah, I gotta get that. I gotta feel that in my bones. So the creature is that featuring with the Macho Man Randy Savage. We're going straight to the top, and we're doing it. We are doing it all the time, baby, and we are doing it tonight. You, yeah. I couldn't have said it better myself. Hold on. No, don't you dare cut my music! Don't you dare cut my... Oh, the match is... Oh. And they're getting right to the ring, getting right to it. Ladies and gentlemen, Gold Ship and the Macho Man, Randy Savage, versus Leona Hedern and On Hell. I feel like this is a very weird situation, but I'm all for it. And Macho Man railing away at Leona Hedern. I don't know why he came out in the Slim Jim colors, and now he's wrestling in the black and white NWO colors. You know, that's Macho Man, though. That's Macho Man. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. So here we go. The second part of the Summer Series. The winner of this match takes on Hakan and Hishiaki Bono for a shot at the tag titles in July. Referee ahead. Why the fuck not, right? I feel like the theme of the show today is why the fuck not. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, brother. The Macho Madness. Oh my god, I'm gonna blow my throat out doing promos as Macho Man, but I don't give a fuck. It's gonna be fun. And don't forget On Hell, though. King of Fighters, Ness Cartel Saga. On Hell, one of the most popular characters of that series, King of Fighters. Smart, sassy, sexy, and she actually does professional wrestling moves. The People's Elbow is her finisher in 2002 Ultimate Match, Unlimited Match, rather. She actually does wrestling moves in King of Fighters. So the Ice Cold Soldier, Leona Hedern, and the sassy, sexy On Hell, taking on the Macho Man and Gold Ship. Macho Gold coming at you. Like I said, he's out there in the red and yellow, and now he's wearing the black. I don't give a fuck. He can do what he wants. Everything is because why the fuck not when Gold Ship is... Exactly. Gold Ship is doing Gold Ship things, except now she's doing it while snapping into a Slim Jim. Oh, Leona dropped the elbow from the top. There's that V trigger of hers. Or V slasher, rather. Winners... So this will guarantee that one of our new recruits... One of the new hires will have a shot at the tag team titles in July. Circling each other. Big sweep by Leona. Huge opportunity for On Hell, Hakan, or Randy Savage. Kick to the face. The towering Gold Ship. One of those people who she's been to the mountaintop, but she's never actually really pulled it off. Kind of like Robico, who will be in our main event tonight, taking on Geese Howard. She is sacrificing the Mayor of Flavortown Championship, and if she loses, she is fired. Oh, Gold Ship running in place. Oh, headbutt by Gold Chip. She does not give a fuck about on hell. Richard away Leona's neck. Leon tagging on. Big, interesting question. Why did this outlaw on hell end up joining the RCM? Well, it was actually apparently Leona. She has a very vested interest in Leona. Very curious about this woman. Leona, whose father, back in the early 90s, was murdered by the Haketsu. Her impetus for joining in King of Fighters 96 or 97. No, it was 96. Because 95 it was Ralph Clark and Hidaire. 96 it was Ralph Clark and Leona. And these two become very strange friends. Meanwhile, Macho Man, he does what the fuck he wants. Oh, Viva la Mexico. I never really got the hang of on hell. Like, I even did a stream dedicated to learning her chain circles. I don't think I did very well. Like, having to memorize those weird-ass chain circles she does. So, after a tag team division that was dominated by three teams, Takamori, Bar, Windfish, and Lincoln Zelda, we're now seeing the field open up. And we're going to see that field open up. And remember, oh, pile driver by the Macho Man. Tagging in the creature, yeah. What kind of batshit crazy? Oh my god, the promos these two could cut are batshit crazy, yeah. Frankensteiner by on hell. Around that forearm. And a running drop kick by on hell, but Goldchip gets right back up. Just nasty kicks to the back. They're sizing each other up. Big old Lariato by the horse. Leona able to get there first. Macho Man, oh, with a chicken wing suplex. I might have to run out for a minute and grab some water. My sinuses are really training into my throat. I hate it. Yep, big power bomb by Goldie. Oh, and Leona breaking it right up. Goldchip a little bit too close to the RCM's corner. Goldie refuses to shut up, and I know on hell can appreciate that. Oh, she tries to stop Goldie from getting the pin. Gets a clothesline for her trouble. Oh, that legendary dropkick. Goldchip's legendary dropkick. Oh, by the way, that purple head hits the guy from Coliseum, the referee from Coliseum. It's always great to see such macho bodies in nice shape. Fucking creepy. Nasty slaps by Leona, trying to keep the Macho Man down. He said, "Man down." Macho Man, when I made my Soras and Sora 2 back when that was the thing, he was one of my favorite ones to do. Double stomp in the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, V slasher. But she is exhausted. She is fried. There is a stamina mechanic in this game. You do have to take breaths every once in a while. There is a stamina mechanic. Big splash. And we'll learn more about this Sunday when I actually play this fucking game. I've got a couple hundred hours in Fire Pro. I've barely actually played it. Big splash by Goldie, hitting both members of the RCM. On hell and Goldchip Something tells me these two would be friends or be constantly trying to murder each other. Angel's friendly with everyone, though. Oh, Goldie with the pin. Leona just barely able to break it up. Oh, big moonsault. Leona was dazed, but Angel able to break out of it on her own volition. Angel, who does have ridiculous strength, amazing physical strength of her own. Oh, Macho Man attacking Angel on the outside. Gotta be careful against a 20 count. The Coliseum announcer kind of counting quickly. And Angel back in. Angel and Goldust, the legal competitors. Oh, that power bomb! Leona breaking up the submission. A fiery performance from these four. Kind of breathing new life into this federation. And that's 3! Oh, so Goldie got rolled up. So it will be Leona Hedern and Angel of the Revachol Citizens Militia taking on Hishi Akibono and Hakan of the Muscle Gym next month. And the winners will get a shot at the tag titles in July. Hell of a match, hell of a performance, hell of a coming out party for both Angel and Randy Savage. Yeah. Looking impressive in defeat. And gold chip with those impressive feet. My throat is fucking fried. Please don't. So it's been kind of a mixed bag for the horsies tonight. We got one more horsey playing or trade, though. We have 2 of our 3 entries for the Summer Series for the World Heavyweight title. And we got both of them for the tag titles. We got one more opportunity. And it is at this point of the show that I really hope Malone wakes up if he's going to stop by today. So we have had representatives from let's get Bill Alfonso on here. We have had entrants from Major O'Riot, from the Muscle Gym, the Hakeshu, the RCM, and Deadbeat Inc. Now the last 2 stables to be represented. First of all, representing the Bounty Hunters Guild, the cheerful little horse, the heart and soul, Haru Urara. And representing PepsiCo, the legend himself, Pepsi Man. I believe this will be our main event for the second act. As we get ready and fight. And this will be the end of the Summer Series for today. Act 3 after this will all be, we got title matches, including the Riddler, seeing if he can successfully defend the Crazy H Championship again. Tag Team Champions Chris Yashiro and Sherman versus CDI Link and Zelda. And the main event, Roboco versus Geese Howard. Plus more, even more. And Pepsi Man starting out strong against Little Horsey. Little Horsey jumping around, never find her with a frown. Heart and Soul has not gotten her a lot of wins, whether it's in Uma Musume or the Bounty Hunters Guild. But she's got heart, and people can admire her. And of course, you know what Pepsi Man has? He has Ice Cold Delicious Pepsi. The winner next month will take on Major Orion and Revolver Ocelot in a three-way dance for a shot at the World Heavyweight title. Well, spinning kick by Pepsi Man. Big smack, big slaps Little Horse. But apparently, these horses are actually rather powerful. Uma Musume and like, they are ridiculously strong and fast. It's if a human was a horse. If a human was a horsey. Pepsi Man getting stretched out. Whooping in the corner. Forearm to the head. Couple nasty knees to the gut. Haru not. Oh, big splash by the horse. Haru Urara is not afraid to fight dirty. And that makes sense because she's one of the dirt track horses. Like her and El Condo Paso, I think. By the way, speaking of horses, haunces. This Friday, I will be pulling all my Uma Musume Gold Chip Week pulls to try to get Manhattan Cafe. And then we're just going to be having some fun until Malone's anniversary. Friday, 4 p.m., Karl Malone's 2-year anniversary. I will be leading to that with some Hansen. In the corner, wait a minute. It's King Anarchin of PepsiCo. The King is no longer a wrestler. He's still a manager. What the hell is he doing? Apparently he wants some horse meat for dinner. This is incorrigible. King Hanarkin, he is not a wrestler anymore. He had given up his spot for King Corn Card. But he is still a manager. And now he's getting involved here. Poor little Haru. Pepsi Man doesn't seem to mind. Pepsi Man doesn't seem to care. He's working with them. Oh my God, why, Pepsi Man, why? Why, Pepsi Man, why? And the King fucks off. After Bill Alfonso tells him to fuck off. Oh my God. I am stunned. Stunned that I forgot to move him to the retired roster. After I make sure to update the roster for everyone today. Oh, missed the drop kick. But Haru's still fighting back, regardless of the King's interference. That figure 4. And a big, powerful power bomb. 2.9. 2.9. She is just an inch away, but there's that running thing that Pepsi Man does. And another 2.9. Another folding power bomb. Oh, just a 2 this time. Just a 2. The momentum is coming back to Pepsi Man's side. And a rolling senton splash. Going up top again. And again. I think Haru was able to get out of that one, though. Oh, going for the tombstone. Pepsi Man counters. Going up top again. And able to pin this time. So Pepsi Man. Breaking the hearts of everyone. By stealing one from Haru Urara. With a little help from the king. That also tells me that it's not just heels who can have people interfere on their side. Because I set Pepsi Man to tweeners. Set him for the heel, like, unfortunately. And we just saw the Macho Man premiere. We just saw King Corn Karn premiere. I'd hate to think that this man would be taken down. The king himself, maybe of his own volition. There we go. We have next month our summer series set up because I'm doing the 3-man arc or the 3-story arc. Anyone who's reading the creative writing stories I do, the Mahavri project, I am trying to do the 3-act story with Leanna Perdito Armstrong. Just trying to break things up a little bit. And it's actually been really cool to actually do that differently. So I'm doing a 3-month arc here in WebP. It's starting here. And we got that set up. Major Orion, Revolver Ocelot, Pepsi Man. And then the team of Leonan on Hell and the team of Ishiakamano and Hakan. A lot of big surprises. This is not the 5 I would have picked, but that's what makes it interesting. So we're going to go ahead and take another break. I know it's like we're just getting ready between... What? She wants to what? Really? Fuck. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the proprietor of Kiara Fried Phoenix, Takanashi Kiara. Hey everyone! You're watching Kiwawa, Takanashi Kiara. Maury's coming. Don't worry, Maury's gonna be here in a little bit. We got plans. Big plans. Co-holder of the Sex Synthesis 3 get a tag shot anytime we want. And we got our thoughts gathered. But the I'm thinking about tonight is chicken. Delicious, crispy fried chicken. Amanda, you like the chicken, right? Goddamn right, I'm liking the fucking chicken. We here at Kiara Fried Phoenix make our chicken with love and chicken. It's absolutely delicious. Just don't ask how we make it. Just don't ask how we fucking make it. Now, I'm a little bit upset. Because even though you did capitulate to my demand of holding a show here tonight, since we did it in Maury's old stomping grounds last month, you did not capitulate to my demand that I wanted a good opponent. You remember what happened last month? I'm just sitting here spinning my wheels, sitting on my heels, while I'm waiting for Maury to go ahead and agree with me and want to catch in the sextet. Stuck in the tag team division until then. So Maury's going to be wrestling later tonight. I've got nothing to do. Remember what happened last month? I beat the hell out of Kenny Omega. I am the 5-star chicken. I've had more 5-star matches in this federation than anyone. So if anyone wants a piece of this finger-licking chicken, come out and get it right fucking now. Huh? Oh my God! Oh my God, it's... the bandit killer herself! Lena Inverse. With a bucket of fried chicken in her arms. Lena Inverse, the legend herself. Coming out here with an armful of chicken. Wow, man. This place is wild. Definitely not like my home. But you know what? Things aren't completely different here. Got good food. Got a couple good fights. Can't use my magic here. Don't want to cause too many problems. Just enough problems. Hey! Who the hell are you? I'm Lena Inverse. I'm a bounty hunter. So then they called me up and said, hey, someone definitely wants to see you. The bounty hunter's killed. I said, sure. And what is the richest prize in this game? The Tag Team Championship? World Heavyweight Championship? Nah. It's free chicken. So I'm telling you right now, I will take you down. I will beat you on your offer. When I win, I want free chicken for life. Ring the fucking bell! Ring the fucking... So the challenge has been met. Takanashi Kiara, not happy with the fact that she's just, like, hosting the show this month. That it's all about her and her fucking chicken. And her sign up in the corner the entire fucking night. Not happy with that. She put out the challenge, and it's answered by Lena Inverse from Slayers. Not rolling. We saw Naga earlier tonight. Naga, referee for the Mayor of Flavortown tournament, when she said she got a ride from her friend, this must be what she meant. Wow, this is one hell of a get for the Bounty Hunters Guild. As Lena Inverse makes her debut, taking on the 5-star chicken, Takanashi Kiara. Nothing on the line this night except kudos if she can take out the chicken one-on-one. Oh, send her right to the outside. Lena Inverse. Whether it's her journeys with Naga the Serpent or her hanging out with Gory and the crew and Amelia and Zeldigus, it's always action, always a laugh, always a good time. And now she has signed up with the Bounty Hunters Guild. Bridget, of course, the leader of the Bounty Hunters Guild, has signed off on both of these. I think she must be, Bridget must be setting up for something. She has hired both Lena Inverse and Rida of the Village of Mist. Two very traditional picks, like traditional medieval type anime. Anime video game slash. That kind of low fantasy era. Low fantasy, high magic. So we'll see what happens when Lena Inverse tries to adjust to this world. Taking on another wayfaring traveler in Chihuahua. Kiara with a lot on her mind, trying to figure out what she's going to do with the sextet, with her and Mori. However, since they are both a tag team, both of them have to agree on when to cash it in. Whether they want to cash it in immediately and fight someone immediately, or whether they want to call their shot and have it sometime in the future. Couple kicks to the chest. And that hip toss. Wrenching away the chicken. Oh, missed a dropkick by Inverse. The Slayer herself going solo. Not bringing along Naga. Not bringing along Gory, Amelia, and Zoldigus. It's Lena Inverse and the Bounty Hunters Guild. Just don't talk about her lack of boobs. You will catch a dragon slave right to the fucking dome. Lena taking it to the chicken. A hell of a debut so far. And if Lena wins, she gets free chicken for life. Chicken strutting like it was nothing. Going to the top, dropping the knees. Kiara. One more sick 5-star match in this federation than anyone. Oh, big kick. Lena getting right back up. Whipping in the corner. Dropping down. Dropping down again. Oh, big old... Wait a minute. Here comes... What the hell is Crony doing? Crony's a member of Deadbeat Inc. Oh, God. Crony, the Intercontinental Champion. Was this a setup? Was this a setup by Deadbeat Inc? Because now Lena's busted wide open. Kind of little lost, little directionless. Crony earlier tonight she beat Rita of the Mist. Now they're just carving the hell out of Lena. Will the Bandit Killer be able to survive the 2-on-1 onslaught? Yara with the German suplex. The off-screen suplex, I guess. And that's 3. That was a setup if I ever saw one. Holy hell. So, Takanashi Kiara. And as you see, that barely got 3 stars. I think maybe she got a little scared. Maybe she got a little chicken. When she saw the legendary Lena Inverse was coming and she needed a little help. And Crony, who already dispatched of Rita of the Mist earlier. That's a raw deal. That is a raw fucking deal right there for Lena. You know what? According to make sure the program keeps on time, you know what? Am I the owner of this federation? Or am I the owner of this fucking federation? There have got to be consequences for this shit. I'm signing it right now. Next month, on our June show, Lena Inverse is going to get a shot at Crony's Intercontinental title. And the chicken better be walking a tight fucking rope until then. Ladies and gentlemen, we are setting up for Act 3. We will, BRB. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to World Extreme Battle Pro. It's Crazy 8's time. So, interesting thing about the Crazy 8's Championship. Welcome back, thank you, Jinx. Crazy 8's Championship. It's an all-in 8-man battle royals. If you win it, you have to successfully defend it. If you successfully defend it, you can either get a shot at a minor title or let it ride for a major title shot. The Riddler is the first man to successfully defend it since Rob Van Dam months ago. He wants to let it ride. He could have had a shot at a minor championship, but no, we got 7 other randos. If the Riddler can win once again, then he gets a shot at the World Heavyweight title or the World Tag Team titles. And of course, all the opponents are randomly selected. People who are not on the roster. I just hit random select a few times. We have Matt Hardy, Broken Matt Hardy. We got Mark Henry. We got Shane McMahon. We got Sho Shinjo from Toshinden. We got Senator Armstrong. We got Tara Branford from Final Fantasy VI. Wow, what if she wins with Rita on our roster? And we got Mocap from Mortal Kombat for some reason. Wonderful! So, if the Riddler wins again, we're back. OBS just fucked up for a moment. No eliminations. Everything went crazy for a moment, and then it stopped, and then it got crazier. It's fucking great. I had signed off it on the break, by the way. I signed off and made it official. Lena Inverse versus Crony for the IC title next month. Oh, Riddler with that mysterious green mist. Walking to the Midnight Mist. Haters is pissed. Smacked by the Riddler. The Riddler's gonna be the one to watch. If any of these other people win, they have to successfully defend it first before they could possibly cash in. The Riddler is defending the belt. And we got a couple big chunky motherfuckers in Mark Henry and the Senator. We got some very charismatic people in Matt Hardy and Tara Branford. And also the worst Mortal Kombat character in history, Mocap, is here for some fucking reason. Like, I'm surprised they didn't pick Meat. Anyone who's never seen a Battle Royal before. And, it's gonna go for a while. It's gonna be crazy. But the eliminations are gonna come fast and hard. Tara Branford, by the way, she was there at the Genesis of Clowntown, who are currently MIA. Know what's gonna happen to those fucking wicked clowns? I'm sure we have not seen the last of them. Oh, Hardy almost squashing Henry almost squashing Hardy, like this was for the WWE CW title. Oh, Mark Henry and Senator Armstrong. Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. Senator Armstrong, he's just a nanomachine, son. I wanted to get Jetstream Sam, but I don't think anyone's made him yet. And Sho Shinjo from Battle Arena Toshinden. I forgot I downloaded him. Elbow to the face of Tara Branford. Oh, Matt Hardy with the figure 4 on Shane O'Mac, who won the Best Wrestler in the World tournament once. That wasn't me, that was something WWE did. And he fought Undertaker at WrestleMania for the fucking reason. Shane going up top. Dropping the elbow. Sho Shinjo almost pinning Mocap. Crazy 8s is one of the reasons I love Fire Pro. I just get to display a bunch of random shit. I have like, I believe 1,100 things downloaded. And only 50 of them are on the main roster right now. This is a good chance to showcase others at purely random. Oh, hello. So Kiara making a challenge. Lena inverse answered. Kiara got scared. Kind of like Maury's been getting scared out there. Oh, Shadow Max busted wide open. And Show and the Riddler double teaming on Matt Hardy. Senator going right after the Riddler. Riddle me this, riddle me that. At what time were my pants been shat? Who shat my pants? Someone's busted wide open. Couldn't be the Senator because, you know, nanomachine, son. Oh, right into the Senator's big chunky butt. Show Shindo into the corner. Oh, suplex bite. Tara wrenching away at the neck of Matt Hardy. This is not first win. This is pinfall or submission. I believe there are countouts as well. Matt Hardy with the Northern Light suplex for 2. Must be broken Matt Hardy. I love the broken Matt Hardy stuff. I loved it. It helped revitalize TNA. Not a big fan of Woken Matt Hardy in WWE. They didn't do his stuff justice. But the Brother Nero shit was amazing. Oh, the world's strongest slam on Senator Armstrong. And Mark Henry and Shane McMahon are going toe-to-toe, which is absolute bullshit. Hardy and Tara Branford going toe-to-toe. In the corner, mocap. That man's about to lose his balls. The Senator getting through his hold right down to the balls. Big splash by Matt. Oh, Tara almost pinned Mark Henry. Leg drop by Matt onto, was that Shane? They've kind of split into 2 matches here. It is so hard to call a battle royal. Holy crap, it's hard to call a battle royal. We just got to see who survives, who makes it to the end. Riddler being very smart here, not getting horribly involved. Taking his time, pacing himself. Shindo whipping him over. Big splash by Matt. Clothesline by Mark Henry. Matt going again. Tara talk a little bit of an alliance going between the savior of humanity from Final Fantasy VI and the broken Matt Hardy. Oh, clothesline by Show, and we have a. Do we have a? The Riddler's the first out. The Riddler, the man who was defending, who could have had a world title shot, is the first one eliminated. Thanks for coming, Riddler, you dumb fuck. And there goes his shot at the World Heavyweight title or tag team titles. He probably should have just cashed in for a minor title. And he has blown it. And this match is blown wide open. We are guaranteed a new Crazy 8's champion. Oh my God, I did not see that coming. The Riddler, the first one out. After being the first one in many months to successfully defend it. I didn't even see who pinned him. Was it Mocap? I think it was Mocap. That's humiliating enough in and of itself. Sidewalk slam by Mark Henry. Tara trying to make Senator Armstrong tap out. And this is wide open now. Side effect by Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy with the Northern Light suplex on mocap. Matt Hardy with a kick. It is just hard. And that's 3. Next elimination. Who was that? That was Mocap. Sorry, Mocap did not have the balls to hang around here. Terrapin and Shane McMahon. And that's 3. Like I said. When the eliminations start coming in these battle royals, they come fast and hot. Everyone runs out of juice about the same time. Oh, missing the power bomb. And there goes Mark Henry, tapped out by Senator Armstrong. And like that, we're down to 4. And we're down to 3. With broken Matt Hardy. We are down to Sho Shinjo from Battle Arena Toshinden. Senator Armstrong from Metal Gear Revengeance. And Tara Brandford from Final Fantasy VI. Oh, Sho with some kind of weird leg stretch muffler finisher. Tara breaking it up. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Oh, do not try blocking the Senator. Do not try blocking Senator Armstrong. He'll just power through. And there goes the Senator. A surprising submission. And we have 2 left. Sho Shinjo, the hidden character from Battle Arena Toshinden, evil brother of the Protag, and Tara Brandford, Final Fantasy VI. Oh, big old Phoenix splash from the Phoenix down. Tara in control here, rolling him up. Does not want to take any chances. Does not need to take any chances. So, holy crap. The Riddler, letting it ride, is the first eliminated. And then you see in quick succession, between 19 minutes and 23 minutes, nearly all of the eliminations. And we get Tara Bradford, after we saw Rita of the Mist from Final Fantasy IV, debuting earlier tonight. Tara Bradford, Final Fantasy VI, is now the Lucky 8 or Crazy 8 champion. Next month in June, she comes back to defend the title. And if she can make it out, if she can successfully defend, then will she push her luck too? Oh, that's a win. That's why I like to start with the. That's one of the reasons I love to start with the Crazy H Championship. It's just crazy crap. And like, even if you watch the show regularly, and I know not a lot of people do anymore, but for those who do, I deeply thank you and deeply respect it. Strong F for Green here. Exactly. Well, not really, because Rita did lose to Crony. Ah, fucking Crony. She really showed her true colors with Deadbeat Inc., though. And speaking of Deadbeat Inc., It is time for another title match. The Stable Championship. All the matches in our main event are going to be... The only man I trust is Judge. Or Champ Referee Judge. The Stable Championship is a very interesting championship. It is held by the entire stable. And it can be defended by any amount of people in the stable. So basically, if you've got the Stable Championship, after the card is built, the rest of your group is guaranteed. They're guaranteed a spot on the card. You can defend in a singles, tag team, 6-man, or 8-man match. And Mori Calliope has chosen to defend this in a 6-man match. But Marissa herself, Marissa, the leader of the Muscle Gym. The Muscle Gym earned this spot, earned this shot last month. It'll be her, Rila Estancia, who has recently returned to the Muscle Gym, and She-Hulk, whose partner Mike Hagar is currently injured, and that's why she is not in the tag team Summer Series. So there's green-haired women. What about green-skinned women? Mori Calliope having a banner time of it. Last month at It's Dark and Jigoku is Hot. But on top of her defeating G-Man, this was also for Deadbeat Inc.'s Stable Championship. So now, since she's just biding her time, waiting until she wants to cash in the sex set synthesis, she's going to help defend the Stable Championship and see if Deadbeat Inc. will come out on top. Because you got Kiara, the 5-star Phoenix. You got Revolver, and Revolver, who is... It is actually a very big day for Deadbeat Inc. And, of course, Justice. Real Estancia, she was kicked out of the Muscle Gym a few months ago, shortly after the Wheelfold Blues, for her violent and gruesome tendencies. But when Deadbeat Inc. had to drop someone recently, they dropped her because the Muscle Gym took her back. They forgave her. Well, let's see how that works out. Let's see if that comes to bite him in the ass. Stable Championship on the line. Yuri, Mori, and The Undertaker of Deadbeat Inc. defending against Marissa, Rila, and the She-Hulk. By the way, Mike Hagar, She-Hulk's partner, will be cleared to wrestle next month. Rila taking a boot to her. Marissa taking a boot to her, rather. Marissa Rossetti stepping aside. She could have earned a heavyweight title shot, but she has already lost to Geese Howard twice. She is letting her girls take a shot. And Marissa is going to be, Major Orion's going to be shooting that shot next month. It'll be Major Orion, Revolver Ocelot, and Pepsi Man. Winner takes on the winner of the main event in July. That's with the toe kick. Rub in the corner. This big, powerful behemoth. Marissa, former World Heavyweight Champion Marissa. Undertaker. If there's anyone close to the belt, it would be Undertaker. Winner of the #1 WWE Champion Tournament. That was one of the things that put this federation on the map. Fire Pro Wrestling World is the #1 and #2 most watched videos on my channel. Although I recently did a sledding game video that's doing some really numbers. Little tips to get some points. Check it out. It's called Nape of the World. If you want to get like a good 17,000 points per jump. Level up in seconds, not minutes. Strength of a She-Hulk and the legendary Undertaker. Both Undertaker and Revolver, members of City 17, who left the G-Man and joined Deadbeat Inc. There is a lot of the DNA of City 17 in Deadbeat Inc. right now. And Yuri clawing away. Oh, slamming her right on her chest. Wrestle with a pin. And Yuri kicking out. Two savage, bloodthirsty beasts. Yuri, the intellectual, she will cut you with her words, or she will cut you and stab you with a knife multiple times. Oh, going low. Rila, representative of the forest, a true Amazon in every sense of the word. Is this going to be a banner day for the Muscle Gym? As Hishiaki Bono and Hakan both surprised everyone by beating Yui Ron and Yui Ren. Oh, bit of an STO combination. Hey, who let that fucking cat in? Oh, 2.9. 2.9, very close. The stable championship belongs to the entire stable, not one person itself. So you can defend it in singles, tag team, 6-man or 8-man tags. Marissa just trying to knock all the intelligent words out of the back of Yuri's brain. I don't know if that's where the intelligent words are stored. And then after this, we will start our tag team title match. CYS, Chris Yashiro and Sherman, defending the titles under the Freebird rule. Absolutely powered through Yui Ren and Yui Ron last month. And they will be taking on Lincoln Zelda. Oh, drop elbow by the Undertaker. Marissa able to roll out of the way. Taker, familiar with the submissions, almost gets a surprise 3 for the Deadbeats. Oh, messing with that DDT. Stretching away on the dead man's arm. Oh, got it by Yuri. As the dead man tags in Mori Calliope. Last month, It's Dark and Jigoku is Hot. All about Mori's old stomping grounds. He defeated the G-Man and freed her senpais. And Gen Zero has left. They are no longer here. Woo! They refuse to re-sign their contracts. Oh! Big roll up by She-Hulk. Everyone getting back to their corners and they see that's not a pin. What a hell of an upset would have been if the She-Hulk had pinned Mori. Oh, I almost willed it into existence. Holy crap. Wherever that cat noise is coming from, I hope it's not the Friars. Oh, She-Hulk tagging in Rila Estanja. Mori tagging in the dead man, the Undertaker, the living legend. Even though he's the dead man. Big old boot by the Taker. And choke slam by the dead man. One of the innovators of the choke slam. And that was almost it. Rila, who was a Member of Deadbeat Inc. until weeks ago. Almost fell prey to the dead man. Nasty knife edge chops to the neck. Tombstone by Taker. And that's it. That's it. Deadbeat Inc. gets a measure of revenge against Rila Estancia as they successfully defend the stable championship against the Muscle Gym, pinning a former member of Deadbeat Inc., The Undertaker, the elder statesman of professional wrestling, the absolute legend for years, decades in WWE, making his presence felt. What does this mean for Mori Kalapi? What does this mean for Takanashi Kiara? I know Takamori said that they've got plans for their belts. Or rather, not the belts. They got plans for the Sextet Synthesis, which is essentially Money in the Bank. I don't know what's going to be now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting to get to our main events. We got 3 matches left tonight. Now, when Chris Yashiro and Shermy won the tag titles under the Freebird rule, for those of you who don't know what the Freebird is, the Fabulous Freebirds used to defend under what's known as the Freebird rule, which is, instead of a tag team, if it's a 3-man unit, then any 2 members of that 3-man unit can defend the tag team belts for that 3-man unit. However, I have added an extra wrinkle to this, just to make sure we don't, that's everyone in this company, or in this group, pulls their weight. If you're the one who gets the pin or submission, you have to stick it out next month. So Yashiro was the one who got the pin at decimating Yui Ren and Yui Ron. So it's going to be Chris and Shermy defending the tag belts against one of the 3 pillars of the tag team company, a tag team in this federation, Lincoln Zelda, who came out of nowhere and surprised the world. And watched over by Zelda's dad, King Hangerkin. Just to keep things fair. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the Tag Team Championship. First, making their way to the ring from Hyrule, managed by King Hannerkin, Link and Zelda. Link and Zelda, the Hyrule Warriors. And their opponents. Chris, Yashiro, and Shermy. CYS. And so we commence one of the two richest prizes in this business. It will be Chris and Shermie for CYS versus Lincoln Zelda of PepsiCo. Lincoln Zelda shocking the world. It was just originally just Takamori and Bar Windfish. But when they beat multiple people, when they beat some of the legends, knocked out, kicked out the teeth of some of the legends in this federation, they put themselves on the map. Oh, Chris sending Zelda tumbling with that shotgun dropkick. A lot of shotguns today. Wow. Oh, stupid slam by Chris. The Vessel of Orochi. The newest member of the Hakeshu, Yamazaki. Very impressive showing today, though he could not get the job done against Krauser. Just tagging in Shermie. Like I said, with the Freebird rule, I will agree to the Freebird rule. They did win the 2026 King of Fighters tournament. But if you're the one who secures the win, you're out for the next month. Just to make sure everyone gets a shot at wrestling. So the Seductive and Jeremy Sparrow. Those lethal lightning legs of hers. Of course, I'm still pissed off at King Anarchin interfering earlier today. Both King Hanarkin and just devious stuff out of PepsiCo. As that cult, the Hakeshu. Their chances of winning the World Heavyweight title dashed when Major Orion defeated Gainus. You gotta wonder if now the Muscle Gym's gonna have a target on their backs because of that. As Link just kicks Chris in the mush. Zelda has some deadly kicks, though. Zelda has knocked people out and injured people with those kicks of hers. CDI Link with some weird fucking technical maneuvers. Oh. You're talking about the big three teams of this federation. It's Bar Windfish, Takamori, and Lincoln Zelda. Ah. Oh, big flying forearm by Shermie. Two women of the group staring each other down. CDI Lincoln, CDI Zelda. It's what's for dinner, baby. Over by Shermie. That adorable little giggle. Oh! That nasty... Speaking of adorable little giggles, Carl Malone, Anniversary Friday. I will be streaming to lead into him. Anything I can do for the man. Zelda tagging in the link. Oh, T-bone suplex by Shermie. Like I said, all three of them are defending the tag belts. Chris going up top. Double stomp by the Vessel of Orochi. It will be, if the prophecy is correct, it will be his body, Chris's body, that will house the god Orochi when the time is right. It happened in 97. Will it happen again? Going back up top again. And 3. He'll keep doing it as long as it keeps working. Pele kick by Chris. And Shermie going up top now. Little miscommunication by Chris Shermie with that flying knee. Kind of like her actual move in KOF. Oh, Zelda able to bring it up. Zelda just barely in time to break up that shimmy suplex. What? I think Chris is hurt. I think I have to check Zelda. I have to look at Zelda's statistics, see like that kick of hers, like if it's set to critical. Chris is hurt. Oh, jaw jack by Zelda. We need to get someone out here to look at Chris. Oh, Shermie. And here I was thinking, I'm surprised nobody's been injured this week tonight. If Chris cannot continue, we cannot have Yashiro sub in. It is not all three wrestling at once. It is Shermie and Chris. Remember, this happened previously when they were fighting. I believe it was Takamori fighting Lincoln Zelda. When the person who was not legal got kicked. I'm honestly thinking maybe Zelda is injury prone. Not injury prone, but dangerous worker. So tagging in Link. Chris is out like a light. Link and Zelda, absolute stiff. Absolutely working stiff. Shermie in the corner. Oh, vertical suplex by Link. The vessel of Orochi is down. He's not getting up. As entertaining as it is to have Link and Zelda in the tag team division, I honestly think I might have to dump Zelda or Link because like if their criticals are too bad. Big slap by Link. Can she do it? Sending him flying. Again, if Chris was a legal man, this match would have been called. But he's not the legal man, Shermie is. What? What the fuck? What was that? What the absolute fuck just happened? What just happened there? Gonna have to get a judgment call on that. What the fuck just happened? So there's that weird. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm breaking character. This is the author. I'm breaking character for a moment. So Chris got injured. He was not the legal man. Then Shermie lost by disqualification with that weird "you hit me" thing that actually worked this time. But it's a disqualification. So titles are not supposed to be lost on disqualification. So does that mean that Yashiro and Shermie are Chris and Yashiro and Shermie are still the tag champions? But then Chris got knocked out. Oh God, my head hurts. My fucking head hurts. I'm gonna need to think about this for a moment. We got 2 matches left. 2 more title matches left. Hey, Maury, please get out here, Maury. Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, a little late, deadbeats. It's your girl Maury with the story. God, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. That was a whole thing we just watched. So I had a big announcement, but after that, I don't know if I could make the announcement now. Because it's just horrible, but we better do it now. I promised, and I made a promise. We were gonna call our shot. I wanted to win the World Heavyweight title. Right here. In front of Kiara's building. It's a free chicken. And the greatness of Takamori. But Amanda, who are the tag team champions now? I don't know. I don't know who the tag team champions are right now. I really don't. And because of that, you can't cash in the sextet. What the hell do you mean I can't cash in the sextet? I mean, the sextet says you can cash it in for a shot at the Tag Team Championship anytime you want. But we don't know who you would be cashing in right now. That whole thing was fucking. You saw that. You were sitting back there waiting to make your announcement. I know you saw that clusterfuck. Yeah. Well, you don't make it as far as I do in this business without having a plan B. So here's plan B. Can't cash it in right now? I'm gonna call my shot. I will be challenging, Kiara and I will be challenging for the Tag Team Championship on your 2-year anniversary show. Because you just said a couple weeks ago that you officially got the time off from work, right? Yeah, my anniversary is July 17th, the 2-year anniversary of this channel. And I know you, Amanda, you always like to get together the things you love to do. The creative writing and the show, everything. So it's going to be a really big show. And Takamori are going to steal the show. If we can't take it right now, we're taking it then. Mark it on your calendars, everyone. July 2-year anniversary of this channel. Whatever web piece show she puts together. Takamori just stole the main event. I'm your Mori. Hope you remember me. Bye. Mori Calliope. Mari Calliope making her shot known. She is calling her shot. And I'm fine with it. I don't know what... I gotta go back over the tape again. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I gotta go over the tape. The whole thing was an absolute shit show. But I will find out with that. Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 matches left. We're about to get ready for a main event, but before then, the No Exit Championship, the hardcore title. No Exit. Bridget of the Bounty Hunters Guild versus the massive Jumbo Flapjack, who I believe fought Gold Chip last month for the shot. Bridget, leader of the Bounty Hunters Guild, formerly the most powerful, most dominant force in this federation. She has since backed off of the World Heavyweight title and explored other avenues. And this is quite the interesting avenue, as she is now the hardcore champion. What the fuck happened? Whatever happened, Chris is hurt. The massive Jumbo Flapjack. An interesting fact about Jumbo Flapjack. The New Gods of Mojave over a year ago. The tournament where we held to be the first ever World Heavyweight Champion. Bridget was the winner of that tournament. Robico, who came in second, is in our main event tonight. And Jumbo Flapjack was part of that tournament. One of the surprise entrants of the New Gods of Mojave tournament. Now he's taking on Robico for the hardcore title, our no exit belt. Because there is no exit from this ring. There's only barbed wire boards. Oh! Crumpling the tiny little Bridget. I think the fat man is bled open. Jumbo Flapjack and PepsiCo is busted wide the fuck open. Dude's gushing. Oh! Going for another Hurricane Rana. Flapjack stops her cold. The absolute fuck. I need to talk. Get me Judge. I need to talk to Judge when the show's over. No, I don't want him refereeing the main event. Get someone else to referee the main event. I'm talking to the fucking Judge when this is over. Jumbo Flapjack bleeding like a stuck pig. The strength and the mass of someone like Jumbo Flapjack would normally be the deciding factor in a fight like this. But Bridget has heart, Bridget has soul, and Bridget has a whole bunch of fluorescent light tubes. Big old senton by Bridget. Stomping away at the leg. Hurricane running by Bridget. And a big old drop kick. Big man, though, able to recover first, and will get to his feet first. Oh, Hurricane running by Bridget. Only a 2, just a 2. Oh, the strength of Jumbo Flapjack just wrenching away. Dropping the arm on the arm. Kicking his leg out from under his leg, baby. Big elbows, Russian elbows, and a big twisting kick. Oh, another quick misses. That type of leg tomahawk that won Wolfgang Krauser, the mayor of Flavortown Championship earlier tonight. Big baseball bat across Bridget's head. Both of the forearms of the face. Get a little queasy watching these matches. Big old bitch slap, keeping Jumbo Flapjack off of her. Oh, there's the sling blade. Rolling the big man up. Is that going to be enough? 2.9. I do not know how Jumbo has any blood left in his body. And Bridget drops the elbow. Bridget's so dumb. Absolutely dumb. What the fuck? Stop it, Jumbo. Please stop it. What the hell are you doing, dude? That's weird. Two staring at each other carefully. All these weapons, tons of light tubes. A very CZW type of match. Rolling up, oh, with the camel clutch. Trying to get the big man to give up. He's still got some fight left in him, still got some blood left in him somehow. And now the big bear hug by the big man. It would be an amazing upset. A hell of an upset if Jumbo Flapjack brought the strap home to PepsiCo, the no-exit title. Clean up the table. Nobody's been thrown out into the barbed wire yet. I'm a little surprised. Oh, big lax kick. Jumbo back up first. That's not good for Bridget. Both of these two absolutely busted the hell up. Big old baseball bat. Swing and a miss. He is just taking his time. Just dissecting Bridget with that baseball bat. And now he's being really fucking creepy again. And back with the bat. Between this and Pepsi Man's actions earlier, we're wondering what PepsiCo is saying. Are we seeing a dark turn of PepsiCo? We're just slipping him over, rolling him up. Surprise sweep. And that's 3. Little Bridget. Tiny little Bridget with all her heart. And the fact that Jumbo Flapjack had 0 blood left in him. Somehow pulls it out and gets the win with a wheel clutch. And that was a nice distraction from the horrible fucking shit that just happened, wasn't it? I think I might have to go back over the tape. So congratulations to Bridget. Bridget, former World Heavyweight Champion, stable champion, leader of the Bounty Hunters Guild, recently signed Lena Inverse, and Rita of the Mist. And successfully defending the hardcore title. Having a hell of a time tonight. This means that there's no stalling anymore. It's time for our main event. It all started when ASCII, Undertaker, and the G-Man initially built City 17. ASCII, Suisse, and the Suisse ended up being drafted in. Suisse absolutely fought it. Suisse did not want to be part of City 17. She didn't have a choice. She was drafted in. And then Sora, heartbroken, manually joined City 17, so at least we could be together. That is what she told them. And it took Mori Calliope last month. Mori Calliope defeating the G-Man and freeing her senpais. And everyone thought, especially Mori herself thought, that if she would beat the G-Man, that she could just have her senpais, her sisters, joining Deadbeat Inc. That wasn't the case. Citing Suisse's stellar record label, just pulled them out. Now Robico has nothing left. Robico, who is part of the fabric of this federation, made it to the finals of the World Heavyweight Title Tournament in New Gods Mahavre. Made it to the finals of the HoloLive tournament. She won the Trayson Academy Ultimate Royal of Royales, beating 63 people in one night, essentially, to form the HoloLive stable, which collapsed. Robico is probably the best technical wrestler in this federation. But you know, then there's Geese, the most dominant champion we have ever had. And it breaks my heart that this is like it is now. So yes, this following matchup is for the World Heavyweight Championship. And if Robico loses, she's gone. The following matchup is for the World Heavyweight title. First, making her way to the ring, from HoloLive, Robico. And her opponent, the World Heavyweight Champion, Geese Howard. This is it coming down. And Robico starts throwing. If anyone could beat Geese, if anyone could beat Geese's reign of terror, it's Robico. Big drop kick by Robico, sending Geese to the outside. She has dominated wherever she's been, but she has never been to the mountaintop. This is her last shot at glory. And she has taken the aggressive tactic. We'll go with the kick. Hold on. Again, drop kick by Roboco. So we're over. Wrenching away on the robot. Punch of the gut. Geese Howard, the most dominant champion we have ever had. Putting the best technical wrestler we ever had through the paces. Keeping her grounded. Geese keeping her grounded. Very important. Does not want that. Oh, and the high-spec robot lifts him up. And another suplex. Roboco was traded to the Revachol Citizens Militia as part of a triangle trade. If she comes away with the World Heavyweight title, she'll do it under the banner of the RCM. Missing the wheel kick. Oh, Geese with the Bulldog. He's wrenching away at the leg. Kick, slap, kick, slap, kick, slap, kick. And another big kick by Roboco. Ooh, what? Oh my God! What the hell? She did it! She did it, and she did it in under 6 minutes! What several people here could not have done after months. Roboco, the high-spec robot, has ended Geese Howard's reign and won the World Heavyweight Championship. Geese Howard, who has held that belt since October. Ladies and gentlemen, she put her career on the line. She put everything on the line. And it paid off. We're going to have to check on Geese. I think he might have been hurt. Anyone who's interested in the out-of-character stuff, stay tuned after the credits. We will be rolling for injuries. A monumental night. A big fucking night for World Extreme Battle Pro. Everything changes tonight. And Roboco. I do apologize for the songs coming up late. I'm using Windows Media Player. And when it takes a few seconds to load them. Not only does Roboco bring home the World Heavyweight Championship, she was just traded a couple weeks ago to the RCM. So the Revachol Citizen Militia claims their first title, and the high-spec robot, Roboco, has finally climbed the mountaintop and thrown Geese from his tower. Well, thank you for stopping by, Chicken or Beef. This is the most cursed fucking show I've ever done, ever, of any type. This is one fucking cursed show. But hell, I had fun. And I hope y'all had fun too. Jinx, thank you for stopping by. Just Jinx, okay. That's fine. Lurkers, VOD Watchers, Second Street Saints. I know a wrestling show, Fire Pro, at 7 a.m. on a Wednesday is a weird time. So Lurkers are always enjoyed. VOD Watchers always enjoyed. And I'm sure what's happening here today will reverberate throughout the next couple months of the show. Geese is the end of the nightmare. The end of the nightmare, but I'm sure we will see Geese Howard again. Lurkers, VOD Watchers, Second Screen Saints. I am yo faithful Amanda Splatts. And this is the Amanda Splatts. Y'all have a good day. I will be rolling for injuries. Bring up the website. We got 2 injuries. We went through most of the show without any injuries. I am honestly shocked. But then we had 2 big ones, Chris and Geese. So I don't know. I'll show you. I keep forgetting the random.org, the website I use that actually uses like atmospheric. It actually uses atmospheric noise to create true randomness. I know that their list roller, RNG for the list, shows her IP address. Dice roller does not. I gotta remember the dice roller does not. So the way injuries are done in World Extreme Battle Pro, this is gonna be a big momentous one. It's 2d6. If we roll doubles, then that's just a storyline injury. It's not a real injury. It's something we work into the story. No, my bad. I'm fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm fucked up a little with the head right now. Doubles is a legitimate injury. So if they get doubles, they are legitimately injured. And they're going to be out for that amount of months. If I roll a 7, it's a storyline injury. And it's a continuation of that feud. So doubles is a legitimate injury, 7 is a storyline injury, anything else, then it's just a scare, not an accident. But first of all, rolling for Chris, injured by Zelda. Rolling for Chris. Oh, 6, 7, 11, no injuries. 5, 6, right? I got 6, 7 on the fucking roll. But Chris is fine. And now for Geese Howard's injuries. 6 and a 2, so that's 8. No injuries. No injuries in the show, but I have to figure out what to do about that tag team